Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to the Bounty Hunter series here in Elite Dangerous. I did want to take a second to let you guys know that I did finish the Christmas Sandra's workshop thing or whatever like that. I could have made some content out of it, but it's more or less just some delivery stuff. So if you're interested, there's information out there on the website. You have to find Frost Outpost or something like that. I forget what system it's located in. You can find a list. I looked up a list to tell me where to find everything, and what you get out of it is you get a holiday-themed paint skin for your Crate Phantom, Anaconda, the Diamondback something. I think it's the Scout, and then you get a sweater suit for one of your suits, or one of your on-foot suits, and then I forget. You get some money and something else. I think that's it. So you don't really get too much out of it. It's it's worth your time. It only takes about 10-15 minutes to do because you buy some you can't buy it here. You buy some kind of rare gifts kind of thing over at the Frost Station, and then you just sell one at each of the locations you're supposed to sell it at. So it's super easy to do. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it because it's not. I don't really find it content worthy. But I did want to mention that I did do it, and you can do it too. Just go look up Sandra's Workshop 2024, and you should be able to find the locations and everything, and make that easy for you. But for today, we're going to be doing some ship combat. So we're going to find some assassination mission, or not assassination, some takedown missions, hopefully, so that we can kind of enjoy fighting around with our Cobra. I don't know why that was so hard to say. All right, we got ourselves a nice threat level 6 here. Now, the issue that I have is I got to make sure that I'm not going against factions that... Okay, yeah, so the Drug Empire, I don't care. Okay, assassinate Drug Empire, level 5. Okay, that's good. That guy. We'll take a level 6 there. Let's see, I'm thinking... It would be nice to go up against one of these big guys here, but I don't know if the Blue Dragons are a bad faction or not, if they're pirates or not. But it says scales, so at the very least we shouldn't have a bounty on us if we do that one. We'll take that one, and that'll be it. All right, so let's go ahead, hop into our galaxy map, target the next system, and get the heck out of here. And then I need to double check my volume in my volume mixer to make sure that I don't have anything turned down, because it just, I don't know. I have my volume set at a normal volume and it just seems kind of quiet to me. I'm not sure why. Get ourselves out of here. And out we go.
Clear the landing pad. You are go for departure.
Barely missed that one. I accidentally boosted when I didn't. A little bit, I meant to boost out of there. I just kind of boosted out faster than I meant to, or earlier than I meant to. Alright, so we gotta go to LHS 22, and then we gotta go find ourselves some dudes to kill. So eventually, we'll hop into the next system and go find our guys. I don't really pay attention to what system they're in because the mission will automatically point you to the right system when you get there. So I don't know off the top of my head if there's going to be multiple guys in the same system or whatever. I know back when we were over in the other area, we were constantly going to Santupik. Here, we don't seem to be doing that as much. Well, actually, let's get the signal sources out and see if we can actually find our dude. Nope. So we do need to go to the nav beacon. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we'll scan the nav beacon. That'll identify our signal source that we need to go to. I feel like my joystick is I have a relatively new joystick, or a brand new joystick, really. My wife bought me a replacement of the cheap one that I have, of the Extreme 3D Pro, because it's only like 25 bucks or something like that. So, you know, it's a relatively easy thing to replace. But the problem is that the axis on this one is also slightly shifted to the right, and it's brand new. So it's just a problem with it being a really cheap joystick. It's not put together very well. Kind of is what it is. Mallow Fear. Where is this guy? Or, hold on, I don't need weapons for that. This is our target. Or this is one of them. Get our night vision turned on so I can see this guy a little bit better. I've switched over to the lag pips because I find it makes it a little bit easier for me to see exactly where my weapons are going to go. So that way I'm not having to follow the lead pip around as they like twist and turn. I can just put the pips right on the guy. Gotta constantly switch back and forth from the visual up here to the radar so I can... Oh! Damn it, I screwed that up hard. I can see where each of my individual weapons are going now, so that's... Oh, he got away from me a little bit. So it's slightly more visually harder. It's slightly more visually difficult to see the pips because sometimes they go under. But it allows me to just stare at the ship rather than following the lead reticle that just kind of moves around a lot every time they change direction. I can just follow along. So let's hop out of here. So we scanned the beacon. Let's hop out of here just to make sure there's no one else in this system. Is there anybody else? Is there any of our other guys here? Does not appear so. So let's. This guy is in Jababura. That's a very difficult name to say. Jaburara. Jaburara. There we go. Jaburara. Whatever. I don't know. That's really hard to say. Jaburara. I'm sure that's not the correct pronunciation. Jaburara. Jaburara. That's our silly name. Super, super silly name. All right, let's see here. That targeted. That beacon is or behind us. So let's get turned around. And away we go. Ugh, locate contact. Ugh, hate those. Can I just go find the guy, please? Why do I have to jump through a bunch of different systems and go find some other... Just let me go kill the dude. So now, there's no point in even... Well, I was gonna say there's no point in even staying here, but... What if there's another... I don't know if any of the other people are here. Okay, that one's Jipper. All right, so there's three of the four targets that we have are here, so that's fine. Hopefully we can go get this done. I really don't like the ones where you're supposed to go find a contact. Like, can you just give me the information? You make me arbitrarily waste my time making me jump to another system so that I can then jump to another system to go find the dude. Like, okay, what am I looking for here? Wow. Seriously? Glad we have the Super Cruise Overdrive. And I'm glad we're in... Oh my god. Oh my god. The functionality of this thing is really quite annoying sometimes. Okay. So we gotta go all the way. I did see that that guy was talking to me, which means he was probably pretty close, but we're already on our way, so screw it. Alright. Not sure how long it's going to take us to get here in Super Cruise Overdrive. Imagine, remember, you know how long this would take in a regular. I wouldn't even attempt this. I wouldn't even start doing this in just regular Super Cruise. No way. It would take probably 10 plus minutes to cover that distance. I probably should have waited. Should have waited until, like, I forgot you have to wait until like 2 or 3 seconds when you do that. Whatever, we'll get there. Alright. Push it all the way down to 3 seconds before we shut it off. That's usually pretty helpful. That was too much. I don't know, it gets kind of hard when you have these super high numbers to know exactly what the ETA to turn it off is. And now I gotta do that because I overshot it. Come on. Drop down to 6. Alright. I can hear the engine winding down, which means we're good. And we just gotta wait till we get down to 10 seconds because this is a small ship and the small ships tend to have a much more difficult time doing the cool Super Cruise quick drop thing. So we will wait until we hit that and then we will bump it at 5 seconds, just as always. And then we'll go kill ourselves another dude. Eventually. You want to hear the engine kind of whine up high. That's how you know you've got it. But if you do it too aggressively, then the Super Cruise, you'll be going too fast for the Super Cruise assist to get you, and then you'll overshoot. All right, let's get ourselves into the proper mode here. It's gonna be one of these guys over here, I'm guessing. Well, who are we going after? I don't even know. Mike Brand. That's not our guy. Oh, this is that guy. So I see I can just put the pips right on him instead of trying to go after something out in the middle of space, which, you know, for some people that's going to be a little bit more difficult. I think, so far, I find it a little bit easier to deal with. Because now I just, as soon as it's on the guy, that's all I got to do. And then ideally, there he goes. And we'll get out of here. Because the other guy that was here was not... Yeah, it's all just... Well... Hold on. The other guy... That is the other guy. Ferdinand Schroeder. Oh, I'm going to be really mad if they kill him. Okay, he's good. Let's get our weapons back out. I'm glad I checked before we left. As long as I can get a hit on him. Oh, no, no, no. Don't kill him. Ooh, I think I barely got it in there. I think I barely got it in there. They did all the work for me, but I think I got a couple little chunks in there before he died. And okay. Okay, that's I'm really happy that that went the way that it went, because that could have been... Alright, so they want me to go to somewhere else now, right? We gotta go here so we can go talk to some dude. Because, of course, you can't just go to the system where they are. You gotta track them down. I know, bounty hunter, but, like, don't waste my time. I could understand it if it was like... so here's the thing. What bothers me about having to do an extra step in the process is that it's the mission itself isn't any different. If it was like a long epic chase for some dude where we had to like go to a station and dock and go talk to some people and, you know, kind of figure out where he was and, you know, a real kind of like bounty hunter thing, then, you know, I'd be a little bit more accepting of the thing. But all it is, it's the same missions that we've always done. They just arbitrarily add a second step in the process. And it's like, why? I have better things to do than just just do the same. And like, if the epic quests that we were going on to find the target that we're trying to find had a substantial reward because you're putting a bunch of extra time into it, then I would be totally fine with the whole chase thing. But the problem that I have is that for these, they're trying to do the whole, oh, track down your target thing. It's like, I don't want to track down my target if I'm not going to get any more reward out of it than I would for just going after standard things that you know, just feed me the target up front in the first place. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't have a problem with being required to jump through hoops for things, but the reward needs to match the extra effort and time that you're putting in by jumping through those hoops. And you're not. There's not nearly enough of an additional reward for going after things like this, because look how much time we're having to waste on this stupid mission. I can't even quick drop into this one because you can't super cruise assist to it, and he's right next to a planet, so we're gonna have to take our sweet freaking time getting to the spot where he is, and we overspeeded, so now we're gonna have to figure out, you know, like, it's just, there's way too much extra crap that I'm gonna have to deal with to do this mission instead of just send me the target already. Now, if this was like legit bounty hunter work where, you know, there was one target and it required a bunch of time and effort and stuff to get it done, you know, and the rewards were significant, it would be a different story. But this is just time-wasting BS that just irritates me, and I can't stand it. They need to take it out. I would love it if they did like a full-on, like, maybe not an expansion, but a bounty hunter major patch or something like that. That made it so that, you know, we could have actual real, you know, serious bounty hunter missions, but it's just not like that. This is just wasting our time. That's all this is doing. Arbitrarily wasting our time. Like, we don't have anything better to do than add a second, we don't have anything better to do than add an additional stop along the way to our target. Because that's all it really does. It doesn't, like, we talked to the dude, we didn't have to do anything, we just talked to a dude, and it's like adding a waypoint to the mission for no reason. So developers, please, take those missions out of the board. If you're going to do missions like that, you don't half-ass it like this. Make it into serious bounty hunter track down the target missions, and then make the reward match that kind of time and effort. Don't screw with us this way. It's really annoying. Okay, so we got to get around. Ow. I was trying to boost around the star here, but I'm always paranoid about it because as soon as you kind of sort of get out of the gravity field, it just starts yanking you around. So it's like, I want to live in peace. Where is this guy? It says he's over this way. Wish I had the thing to pull him out, but I don't. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to actually go. Oh my god. Can you point me to what I'm actually trying to go to, please? Thank you. Jeez. I will never be okay with the laggy interface, the laggy menu system that this thing has. They really need to update it and fix it. I shouldn't have to wait for the menu to catch up with me. My muscle memory should be able to just fling my way through the options, and it just does it. It's one of the many irritating things about this game that that would be easy to change if they would just frickin' change it. But that's alright. We'll get this done. We'll go kill the dude. We'll go turn in our missions. Just like we always do. Okay, let's start clearing out some of these things here. Now that we found our dude, don't really need to have those cluttering up our notifications. Now we have to go find our source here, which, wow. Oh my god, let me get to the thing I'm trying to get to, please. I should not have to wait on the menu to let me get to the things I'm selecting. Just go. Just go. I refuse to be patient with the menu system. I refuse. I refuse to be patient about it. I will not. I will not be patient with it. It needs to be fixed. I should not have to wait for the menu. That's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's unreasonable. Of the many resource-intensive things that we have to freaking deal with, the menu should not be one of them. So please deactivate the requirement that the animation for your menu has to be finished before you can select something. It's fine that the animations are there, but don't make them require. Don't make the timing required. That's dumb. You're wasting our time. Alright, so we're going to get here, we're going to kill this guy, and then we'll run back and turn in our mission. Okay, you can hear the engine kind of went... If the pitch goes up, you know you got it. If it's still kind of winding back down, you didn't bump it enough. Alright, so we need to get to half throttle, get our weapons out. Almost always end up behind us. EO in hood, this is our guy. Oh, shit! Wrong button. Get on him. Come on, get up there. Slope, nope, slope. That takes care of him. And off we go to whoever this is, because he wants some too. Oh, he doesn't want any anymore. Oh, I thought we were going to get him. Alright, well, that's fine. We will get over here. Head back to the station. And away we go. And I'll see you guys when we're getting ready to dock. Alright, we have made our way back to June's Folly. Request our docking clearance. Breeze our way through the slot. Half throttle for maximum maneuverability, landing gear, 0 throttle, and away we go down to our slot here. If you're wondering how I find my slot, the little white dot in the little circle there to the left of the menu, right to the left right here, it'll always show once you go through the slot, it will show your landing pad versus just the station. So if you're curious about how that works, that's how you're able to quickly find your spot, because it'll point you in the right direction. Okay, we go over here to wait for the menu to freaking work, and we start grabbing our stuff. Reputation, just to get close so we can get access to the better missions. I'm not really hurting for money, so I'll either go for materials or reputation. I don't care about influence, so if I can't get materials or reputation, then I'll go for money. But outside of that, I'm not particularly concerned about it. So we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys had fun. Be sure to click the like button so that the YouTube algorithm knows. Subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access videos, among other perks, where you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. I also have a PayPal link in the description if you'd like to go outside of the YouTube economy to support the channel. There's also a Patreon too. I always forget to mention that. So again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come back for tomorrow's episode, which will be some sort of on-foot kind of thing. Probably maybe a data infiltration or some kind of spy mission, something like that. And I'll see you then. Bye, guys.